morning. It's another dull and dismal day in South Yorkshire, but fingers crossed if it doesn't absolutely chuck it down and we can get some work done outside, we're going to do some fencing. So you get to see how bad the fencing is down by the dike in the bottom. Also, we've got some cattle to feed, we've got cattle going, and whatever else crops up in our day. Right, it's time to throw some straw about and get some things out of the shed. Now Noah's just going to get a bale off the trailer, we'll pop it in here, and then this will destroy it. Right, so we're going to push some barley up because we've got a load turned up now. And I haven't pushed it up from the other day that we received some. So if I didn't do it, we'd have it coming out the door nearly. Here we go. That's it, another load done. Beastie 6'9". Back onto the weighbridge. We've got some mixing going on. And we'll get a bit more straw done. We're doing a bit of feeding. We're doing a bit of feeding. And I'm pushing the hay up while we're doing it. And we got Pippi here. Pippi? Hello. I think these guys are fairly relaxed. I don't know about you. I think they are. Oh, so I just popped in to see Harry and our muck spreader as I was passing here. Just been out. And he's going to get some spread. I think fencing might be out of the question today. It's a bit wet. Oh, got some more stuff from crab. Let's have a look what we got. Oh, some cool tedder tines. We need to put them on the tedder at some point. Nice one. Right, so we're going to have a look at getting some cattle out now. See what we've got about the farm. Got one here that don't walk quite right, so I'm putting him through the footbath, just in case it's something on his feet. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go on. That's it. Nice and steady through there. Kill any germs that are on his feet. Right, so we've got the cattle into the yard. What we'll do is get this mill up and running, and then we can have this running while we're messing about with cattle. Two jobs at once. So it's all milling away while we've been getting these cattle out. I just need to go and get my dad's little book to write stuff down in. Although we've got the computer system, my dad still likes it written down in a little notebook. So I don't know, it's the way he's always got the passports out, so we have to sometimes follow that, or it'll upset him. Getting these out, Noah's reading numbers and I'm not ready to write them down. Weighing them and clipping the rear tags so that when we put them on lorry we can double check them again. The S3's got battery problems at the minute. Just had my dinner. I thought, you know what? I think it might be when I cleaned it the other day, I might have left the doors open. So I'm hoping that's all it is. So we'll get the jump leads on it off the disco and get it started up. Fingers crossed. There's the battery. Finding where to do this is difficult, so I'm guessing that's the positive terminal. And just have to, I don't know, go onto the chassis there for the negative maybe. Oh no, there we go, there and there. Okie dokie. Well, that was it. My mum's just started it because our jump leads are terrible, so I've got an end on it, so I had to hold it on. I will leave that charging for a bit and I'll have a look on cramp, see if they've got a battery, if that's the problem. I've never changed the battery on it, so it might be, but I think it's probably that I just left it open. I've not been running it quite as often as well. I've been using the cash guy a bit, so yeah, we'll see. I've nearly got all the cattle we need out. We need another 2 or 3 and then we should be good. So I'll look down here. There's some big fellas in here. You're beautiful, aren't you? You just want to come and eat me, half of you. Is that what you want to do? Yes, it looks that way, doesn't it? Very friendly. Some of these guys are a big size, 784 kilos, it's huge. Well, Noah must be reading my mind, because I was going to say, don't put the times on, that's header. But there's no need, because he's already thought about it. Noah's on with that, putting them on. Also thinking, because we've got some yellow paint now for this, whether to just prime these rust spots where the paint's chipped off and paint them, or should I put like a filler in or something? I've never used a filler though, and a filler sounds like a lot of work. Might just be a paint job. Might need to bring Michael from GCS, find out what he does. Thing is, I've got to like wait for it to dry, paint it, wait for it to dry. In all this time, hope that it doesn't get mucky because we're still using it, and it's definitely going to get mucky because it gets dust all over it. And yeah, I haven't really got the time to do all the sanding down of filler. It might just look better if we just paint it. It's not so obvious then, is it? Before I start spraying everything with grey filler, I want to make sure that it's actually the same colour yellow. It says it is on the website, but you can never be too careful. We're going to take these off so that we don't get overspray onto anything that we don't want. Yeah, we should be alright. Well, I've just sprayed some onto there, and that looks like, it doesn't look the same, does it, on the camera, but it is in real life, it's exactly the same. So we got the lights off, sprayed a bit of grey primer on these bits, put a bit on these, and we'll go over the top with the yellow a little bit later. Right, it's back going now, the yellow, black and grey JCB. The primer all over the back of it. Put another coat of primer on, I think, and then we'll start thinking about putting some yellow on. Yeah, it's the first coat done. I'm not going to say I'm a professional, but it might make it look better in the end. Right, so it's had a second coat now. Put a towel there, just try and stop any overspray. Yeah, think about yellow in a second. Well, it's starting to yellow up. I think we're going to need a few more coats to get rid of that grey though that's underneath. Right, it still needs a few more coats, but it is looking yellower, which is always a bonus. So I'm just on the other JCB that doesn't need the paintwork yet, or quite yet. Just pushing up the barley. Milling. So, Michael from GCS, I texted him, and he didn't get back to me. Then he's rung me, he's been that busy, he's been super busy. And I asked him, should I put filler in? Should I just paint it? And I'm one of the people who just wants to get on with a job, so I just want nothing, I'm going to paint it, I ain't got any filler. And so I asked him without sort of weighting my question, should we say, or whatever you want to say, to get a proper response from him. And he's like, you definitely need to use filler. You'll always be able to see it. And I'm like, oh, you would say that, Michael. So yeah, I messed up, but it looks yellow, and I think once it's got some muck on it, you guys will never know. You'll forget. You'll think, wow, Joe's got a new GM. Fingers crossed. So I'm just on now, putting on the bits I took off. It's not on yet, but yeah, look at that. You can't tell on that camera now that that's been done, can you? There we go. So I've just had a call from Adam from Lombard. He came to the farm, if you remember, maybe 2 months ago, something like that, and had a look round. Well, they're having a do at Doncaster Rugby Club for farmers, basically, in our area. So he was just telling me about that. It's on 2nd of October. But he sent me an email of the details, and I thought, oh, I'll just have a look at it. And the bit that stood out to me is, it says at the bottom of the email, 1 in 6 people are dyslexic, and therefore they've made the email in Arial PT12 and that makes it easier for people with dyslexia to read. And it was quite easy for me to read. So I just, yeah, thought that was quite cool that like they put it in a certain font, so it makes it easier for people like me to read. That's good. I like that. Everywhere's getting fed out now. These new ones just on a little bit of feed. Loads of hay. Plenty of straw. So I'm just in with these that are going to be going. I've just noticed that they're all stood near the water trough, so I'm wondering if that's a problem. No, it's got plenty of water in it. So I was thinking, it's got a stone in it though. It's a bit random. Three stood in the back there. I'm always thinking, is the water trough running steady? Is it running steady? But no, it's not. Oh, that's reminded me actually. So yeah, is it the Yorkshire farmer, Richard Wheelwright? Quite a funny story in that when me and Ash were coming back from Great Eccleston, we stopped off at a random farm shop, didn't we, the other day? And we were looking down on somebody in a Deutsch tractor with a grass collector on the back, just going around the field, obviously doing a zero grazing system. So I was mentioning about that in the video, and it only turns out to be a fellow YouTubing farmer, which is just, yeah, blown my mind. So yeah, we'll have to go over and see Richard at some point, especially if we're going back from Great Eccleston or something like that. Be a nice break off and see somebody else's farm. So yeah, we'll do that in the future. But check out his YouTube. It's yeah, Yorkshire farming, Richard Wheelwright. So check him out. It's good. It's really does a real good job of editing his videos. Like puts me to shame. And he's milking with some Lely robots. And Andy really wants to go and see his farm because he was the one who showed it me. As in Handy Andy, who used to be here. He messaged me and said, look, check him out. If you're going to see him, I want to come with you. Noah's putting out the silage. Noah's just pulling in the blower. And I'm just going to start shoveling up this barley and get it into the shed. So that's everything away in the shed. I don't care what you say in comments. I think it looks better. It did. If you liked it though, remember to press the like button. I'm sure you're going to tell me what you think of that in the comments. No doubt, 100%. And yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Hopefully we get some drier weather. You never know. You never know. We'll cross our fingers. In fact, actually, I do know something that's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be an interesting video because we've got something coming to the farm. We've got two things coming to the farm actually. So yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow's video and see what that is. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.